Alright, so there is a band going about at the minute, and I'm pretty excited about this, I'm not going to lie. I have listened to it already a few times, but I want to sort of react to it. I want to give you my thoughts, and also my theories, conspiracies. Anyway, the song is called In the Name of the Father, and the band is called President. Now, I'm pretty sure I know who the lead singer is. However, I've got some thoughts on the rest of the band. So, yeah, this is my first time doing a reaction video in a long time. So, let's see how we get on with this. Creepy. So creepy. So immediately, first of all, gap in the teeth, the hunch over, the scream, it's given fight star. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but Charlie Simpson has a pretty unique voice. So, for anyone to be able to replicate that, yes, of course, like you're going to have vocalists that are similar. But in terms of all the other things adding up, it has to be Charlie Simpson. I've spoken to some people and I've looked at some videos where it's like, oh, it's like the lead singer of Sleep Token. Or, you know, it's such and such or whatever. Like, just, I mean, look at the hair. I'm no hairstylist, but I know Charlie Simpson's hair. It's his hair. He does this, not like that. That's horrible and really just not like this sort of like pain in his voice. Sorry, I keep pausing it. I know I keep pausing it, but he does that with his neck as well. Like whenever you see him sing, it's like he uses his neck. He also works really well with that kind of chord progression.
We all choose to find hope, because hope is
Such a good song.
meaning in a meaningless
Creepy,
world.
but a good song. This bit coming up's mad. Now, what I will say is, I don't know what this song's about. It's called In the Name of the Father. The lyrics are interesting. I feel like the lyrics need a whole other sort of breakdown sort of thing, but we're just going to focus on, you know, little theories and stuff like that about the band. Obviously, they're playing at Download. It's my first time going to Download. I'm going to see them. If it isn't Charlie Simpson, I'm going to be very surprised. Alright, I'm not going to pause it, but if he wasn't wearing that mask, can you imagine him just singing it normally? Because I can. I'm pretty sure many of you can as well. And it's creepy as hell. However, it's weird. It's weird because it's just mentioned Jesus is the true Lamb of sacrifice. So what is the... filthy breakdown. And there we go. That was President in the Name of the Father. I think there's a point of Charlie Simpson being the front man here because he's got a very recognizable voice, especially for, you know, those of you that are millennials. You know, you got brought up on Busted, Fight Star, you know, like even his solo stuff, his voice resonates within the sort of the generation, I suppose. The rest of the band, I've got my theories. I decided to do a little bit of digging. There's a few things. So I went on the comments, because there's not a lot that's been posted. And there was a comment from Aaron Gillespie. Now, those of you that don't know, Aaron Gillespie is the drummer of Under Oath. I've been a long time fan of Under Oath ever since I was like 15 or whatever, especially a fan of Aaron Gillespie. Now, he posted a comment saying, I can't understand the industry now or something like this. I guess I'm too old or something along those lines. There's a comment below that says, well, now I think that you're the drummer of president of this band. And now I do. It's a massive, massive stretch. However, in my heart, I hope it's Aaron Gillespie, because if we're talking about a supergroup, in terms of metal core drummers, I guess we'll call this metalcore. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you call it, but like, in terms of drummers in that caliber, Aaron Gillespie, one, brings the energy, the style, certain ways, especially in the verses. It reminds us of maybe like from like Lost in the Sound of Separation, maybe Define the Great Line a little bit, maybe even a little bit of They're Only Chasing Safety, especially with the electronics in and stuff like that. However, that's a big thing nowadays in metalcore music, this fusion, I guess. I hope it is, because to say that I've seen Aaron Gillespie at Download and Charlie Simpson, woo! Done. Sometimes you gotta have a little bit of blind faith. Speaking of, I'm just going to touch on this briefly, because if you like this video, then I'll do another one in terms of the breakdown and stuff like this. They mention Jesus in there, the true sacrifice. They use words like worship. Back in the day, like from the Tooth and Nail, Solid State Records era, like there was loads like that. Norma Jean, the Chariot, stuff like that, just mad aggressive, but like with like, you know, faith and God at the core. I don't know if it's real. I don't know who wrote it. I don't know what the core is. It's very vague. It's very vague. The marketing side of things is very, I don't know, man, almost like arrogant the way that they go on. But it's marketable. Is it going to be like Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic, where they just do a thing, they have a phase of it, and then they're like, boom, we're done? What I am going to say is I'm very excited. The song is sick. I don't really care about, you know, the marketing and stuff like that. You see it for the music. I love Charlie Simpson's voice, and I'm excited to hear more. I can't wait to see them at Download. I can't wait to find out more. It's exciting. It's intriguing. Yeah, that was President in the Name of the Father. See you in a bit.